When the tsunami of December 2004 took the lives of so many people, it left behind devastation and hardship for millions more. The infrastructure and expertise of Rotary clubs in the affected areas allowed them to facilitate relief efforts almost immediately. Rotary clubs from around the world rose to the challenge, and along the Tamil Nadu coast of India, as with many other places, there was much work to do. Rotary assisted in rebuilding houses, repairing fishing boats, and providing nets so fishermen could get back to work and provide food and sustenance. Nagapattinam was one of the many villages to feel the wrath of nature.
How the people were suffered. Everywhere I saw the crying, the children, the parents who lost their children, the ladies who lost their husband. Everywhere we heard the cry only everywhere.
Part of the effort initiated by Rotary Districts 3230 and 2980 was the daunting prospect of putting these fishing trawlers back into the water. This was no simple exercise. There were 53 trawlers weighing 20 tons each, and they had been swept 2 kilometers inland. Those needing repair are now mostly seaworthy, and a community for whom the sea can also bring life is on its way back from the brink. In one of many other projects further along this battered coastline, Rotarians are joining forces to build an entire village from the ground up, because service must be our natural response to natural disasters. India is a vast nation of over 1 billion people, and an enormous population has enormous needs. So the Rotary clubs of Rajkot Midtown and Winona, Minnesota, USA were thinking big when they partnered to approach the Rotary Foundation for a 3H grant to build a concrete dam. Over 100,000 people living in the slum area of Rajkot were being affected by waterborne diseases. Already poor, people were being forced to spend more of their meager funds on buckets of clean water from tankers than on milk or education for their children. The Rajkot Midtown Club worked long and hard on the proposal to build the dam. Strict oversight of their budget meant meticulous planning and project management. Then, just as it was nearing completion, an earthquake shook the region, and measures had to be taken to strengthen the structure while still maintaining the budget. The local government authority was held to its promise to provide a pipeline into the slums and 8,000 outlet points. Now, more than 100,000 people have access to clean water every day. And there's a bonus of the dam actually raising the area's water table up from 1,200 feet to 100 feet. This means farmers' fields can now produce 2 crops a year and provide more food for their families and markets. The dam is 1.8 kilometers long and 14 meters high, and is a testament to the perseverance of the Rotary spirit.
But I guess the difficulty of the journey makes it reaching the destination so much more worthwhile. And that's what I would like to say in conclusion, that yes, there were the bad moments, but finally standing here, seeing the water flow by and seeing the happiness and the smiles on the faces of the slum dwellers makes it all worth it.
But the drama that is India never stops. On the 26th of January 2001, the earthquake which shook the area killed more than 20,000 people, many of them children, and left over 1 million homeless and helpless. Again, the Rajkot Midtown Club stepped in and surveyed what was needed. They identified 2,000 of the worst hit victims and put forward a bold plan. With the generous donation of land by the Indian government near an industrial estate that was in need of workers, the Rotary Club decided to rehabilitate these homeless people into a new purpose-built community.
What you see behind me is a 175 home township which we have built with the help of the Rotary Foundation. We've been able to completely relocate and rehabilitate 175 families. We've been able to put in a small school over here. We have a small clinic here, and it's a completely self-contained village where people have running water, they have underground sewerage and very nice living conditions. And what we have seen since this community is now more than about 18 months they've been living here, there's a very fine community feeling as well. So that is what this project is all about.
Rotary clubs from around the world have joined in the project, and Rotarians from as far afield as Britain, Ireland, Japan, America, and Australia are proud and privileged to be a part of this extraordinarily successful and visionary program. This is the beginning of a new future for not just 175 families, but for generations that will follow. When the heart believes, Rotary achieves.